Hello? Hello out there, world. Part 5. Part 5 of 25 things that make me want to punch you in the throat. Now this may be like the last installment, but I don't know. I've been getting some feedback and I've been getting some play about and some other concerns that people would like me to bring up that they wait, I'm sorry. Other situations and concerns that make other people want to punch other people in the throat. So they're like, Kim, you should talk about this or you should talk about that. So it will probably be a to be continued ... But this is number 5 of my official installment of 25 things that make me want to punch you in the throat. And so this one is about badass parents / children. Because these little people that are bad as all get out, like my client told me, they don't get it from the neighbors. So they had to get it from somewhere. So let's start with those of us who travel. With airports / airplanes. You know you are getting on this plane. At some point, these are for lat passengers, they're kicking the back of the seat. Like they're kicking the back of the seat. If they real little, they're not going to do that. But I mean, to the point where you can grab their legs, you can tell them to stop, you can tell them to chill. I've traveled with my child from 6 months on. So bring toys. Like, why did you get on the plane? Why did you come to the airport with no entertainment at all for your child? Like, they might not even have the proper food. And you want to know why they're on the plane showing out. Have you been on a flight before? Do you know how irritable you get in the air? Or when you're flying? It's very taxing on everyone. So I'm going to need you to stop them from kicking my seat. I'm going to need that to stop. Crying babies, that doesn't bother me. But then, the ones that run up and down the aisle. You know how dirty that plane is? Do you know how nasty that is? And you letting your baby crawl on the floor of the plane? And then you looking at somebody like, they better not touch my baby. Or they better. No. That's terrible travel etiquette. So stop. Stop with the kicking of the back of the seat. And the pulling and then the hitting them on the top of the head too. Because I've seen that happen. Like, and you don't say, that's so cute. No, it's not. It's not cute. And it's not okay. And I have a girlfriend, I will not name her. She will move her seat or have you moved to another part. I'm just saying. That's not cool. So, that's 21. That's 21. 22. Same badasses. These little people that hit their parents. Like, they're in there having a fallout and they smack the taste out their mother's mouth. Or they fall out when they have a tantrum. That was not allowed. That is not okay. And what you co-signing that? You think the tantrums won't stop when they 15, 16, when they 20, 21? No, that turns into bail money. I'm just telling you. Tantrums at 2 turns to bail at 20. I'm just saying, like, you better get control of that. Like, it's out of control. Like, the whole falling out, like the Matrix. And then they just on the floor. Yo, you better stop. I saw this little boy smack his mom over a bag of candy. I heard the smack. I thought 2 adults were getting ready to fight. And she was like, don't do that. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. And I can't even babysit a child like that. I won't do it. I won't do it. Okay, now, this is just for the parents. This is strictly for the parents. I'm going to need for y'all to stop cursing your babies out. I'm going to need for you to stop calling your babies little bitches, little motherfuckers. Yes, I said it. This is not for the children. This is a disclaimer. This is for the parents. I don't know who did. I think I did a post, a Facebook post about this. But I don't curse on Facebook. But I don't know who talked to you or treated you or did what they did to you in a certain way. But that's not a way to raise the future generation. I don't know who called you out your name. But like, I see moms frustrated with their children, mad at their children because they're walking too slow. They just learned how to walk. You didn't get them a stroller, but you got them some brand new sneakers. You got them some brand new kicks. You got them, the little girls with the little high heels on. I have a daughter. So a lot of the shoes that are out here are way too inappropriate. And you want them to walk on the streets on the outside of you. You don't even have your babies on the inside. You want them to walk with you, keep up with you, while you taking your grown legs and you have a whole nother stride. You're their parent. And I'm not just talking about the mothers. I'm also talking about the fathers. I'm talking about you not holding your child's hand when they're crossing the street, not teaching them to look both ways when they're crossing the street. But that is out of control. The way you talk to your child. And I'm talking about every child, every parent of every culture. You know who you are. You know when you do it. That is not cool. It's just not cool at all. The names that I hear these parents call these children, you want to know why they grow up and have issues. They may have already been born with issues. But now you want to add this name calling to it. And you want to know why they act a certain way and they act different ways towards people. Well, that's part of the reason why. Because it started at home. And that it breaks my heart. It sends me in such a rage. You know, cursing at your baby, hollering at your baby. They're little people. I think right now you could get an umbrella stroller for like $12.99 or $14.99 if you could do it. If you don't have it because you don't feel like being bothered, that's not okay. That's not all right. That's really shady. Like, I don't even understand your thought process. So that is, I'm sorry, that's 23. 24. People, listen, there's warning signs. Children want to talk. They want to express themselves. They want to tell you when they're not comfortable. You know how many times I've been out and somebody has made their child speak to me, or then you make them speak to a stranger? You're not listening to your baby. Children know things that adults forget, or that adults don't want to acknowledge. So I need you to listen to your babies. I need you to listen to your children. You know, the only thing that to me, in my mind, what I've seen, when you call your child a dumbass or you say that they're dumb, parents have a tendency to dumb their child down or to not listen to them. If you take a minute just to listen, you might find out, or just let them talk. Put the phone down, put the games down, engage your child in conversation. You'd be surprised about the things that you can find out about the world, about yourself, about what's going on. But care enough to listen. And if your child's telling you something's wrong, and there's all kind of red flags, so you hold on one second. I'm a little thirsty. Hold on. I don't know. This videotaping tends to make me a little thirsty. But anyway. If your child's trying to tell you something or trying to say something to you, just take a minute to listen. Get off the phone. Hold on a second. You know, the mommy, the daddy, the pop, the auntie. Just listen and ask them how their day was. Ask them how are they feeling. Ask them what's going on. Tap in. The little people have more answers than you realize, and they can help you help them to keep them safe, to raise them. They're wonderful little people. Their minds are amazing. So just listen to the little people. Because it irks me when y'all don't listen to the little people. Like, a lot of times I'm going to go between my children clients and my adult client, like their parents, which I'm fine with that. But it's just that line of communication you need it to keep your baby safe. You got to keep the baby safe. Okay. So that was 24. 25. When, I'm sorry. I am tired of y'all people. You people. You know who you are. You know, the ones that be at the school, raising all the hell. The ones with their sense of entitlement. My child didn't do this, or my child didn't do that. Listen, children are two different people. Two. One in front of you, and one when they're away from you. So I'm going to need y'all, like I said, listen before. I'm going to need you to pay attention to the whole environment of your child. I'm going to need you to listen when they don't think you listen. I'm going to need you to really tap into. I'm going to need you to stop co-signing this current environment and energy of bullying, like cyberbullying and then actual physical bullying. Have y'all lost your rabbit ass minds? That is not what parenting is about. It's not about bullying another child. I'm not talking about defending your child, but I see these parents online and on the social media, well, they deserved it or something. No. And then the children that are bad as hell, you know they bad, and you encourage them to be bad or to misbehave or to be all out of control, but you want to go to the school, you want to fight the teachers, you want to fight the counselors, you mad because they've implemented a no bullying clause in the school rules and then to keep everybody safe. Like, you know who you are if your child is a bully. You know who you are if your child is out of control. You know who you are if your child has a behavioral problem. But don't put that on the rest of the world and act like it don't happen or it's non-existent or not my child. Let me say this to you. You know what you do when you by yourself or when you think nobody else is watching. What do you think your child is going to do? They're yours. And again, they don't get it from the neighbors. So this is 25 of things that make me want to punch you in the throat. Out of love, I want you to embrace life as it happens. Hit rewind, check me out, come to a workshop, enjoy your day. And you can hit me up, let me know one thing or two that makes you want to punch somebody in the throat. And again, do not punch anyone in the throat. Don't think about it. Don't do it. Don't act upon it. No, you can verbalize. Use your words. Use your words, people. I love you. I love me even more. Peace and blessings. I'm out. Until next time.